My name is Vance. I'm a small businessman. I'm an entrepreneur. I've started 10 businesses. I currently run 5. I'm working on another business right now that'll be involved in energy. And I'm here to tell you, if you haven't been in small business, you don't know taxes. Let me explain. A while back, we were sitting around the dinner table at home, my wife and 4 kids, and we were talking about, of all things, allowances. And it must have been a bad time because I finally said, guys, do you know for every dollar I give you an allowance, I've got to give the government $1? And they said, what? And I said, that's right. I have to give the government $1 in taxes before I can give you $1. And my little 13-year-old daughter said, well, Daddy, that's stupid. And I said, you're right. Now, why is it a 13-year-old knows that's stupid and our government doesn't? Now, some of you are thinking the top tax bracket right now is 35%, and you're right. But in addition to that, we have to pay state tax. My business is in Blythewood, South Carolina. It's where my father and I started it back in 1989. We make industrial fans. We actually make things out of metal and ship them around the country, all the states, and also around the world. State income tax in South Carolina is 6%. Now, North Carolina says that's not enough. North Carolina is 7.5%. So I have to fill out another tax form and send that 1.5% to North Carolina. Even though my business is in South Carolina, I'm a resident of Burke County and very glad of it. In addition to the state tax, I've got to pay Social Security. Social Security is 6.2%. On top of that is another 1.45% for Medicaid and Medicare. That gets me up over 50%. Now, remember, I'm talking about small business here, not just individuals. As a business owner, I have to match all the employees' Social Security, another 6.2%. I also have to match that Medicare and Medicaid, 1.45%. One step further, all the unemployment that is being paid out now by the government is paid by business. South Carolina unemployment tax on the business can be as much as 7% of the employee's salary. Federal unemployment tax could be another 1%. Now, this is starting to get overwhelming. But so far, we're only talking about tax on money. We've got a tax on time also. Time is money, especially to small business. I don't have legions of accountants. I got Marshall and Vicki and Terry and Demetra to do all of our taxes and run the business office. I said earlier, we ship fans all around the country. All the states are starting to look towards business now to collect sales tax in their state for products that are sold there. Not just the state, but also the county, the cities, and local taxes. We're supposed to keep track of that in our little company down here in the Carolinas. If we don't keep track of it, we start getting letters about penalties and assessments and things like that we've got to fight. I don't have this problem around the world. When we ship things to China or Brazil or Russia, I don't have those tax problems. Only when I ship stuff up to Ohio or down to Florida or Michigan, and this is getting overwhelming. All right, now back to taxes on money. You see these lists that we've got placed around, and some of them were read off earlier, about all the taxes you pay in addition to income taxes. If you buy food, you got sales tax. You run a car, oh my gosh, you've got property tax, you've got tax on buying the car, you got fuel taxes, you got road taxes. If you smoke or drink, you got those taxes. If you hunt or fish, you got license fees. And a married tax, of course, which is worth it, but that one's very much worth it. All right, taxes can total over 55. I mean, we've got like over 55 taxes on the list that you see posted around. The phone bill that you've got can have as many as 11 taxes and fees on it. That means I have to pay the government $1 in taxing before I can pay the taxes on my phone bill. That is just silly.
Absolutely.
So what can we do about this? We all have taken a big step so far. You've shown up today. Often the hardest thing to do is show up, and you all are here. This is great. And I'm proud of you. Way to go. What needs to be done next is you need to step up and sign up. Sign these lists up here. Because with these lists, we're going to get the government's attention. It's going to go off to Raleigh and also up to Washington. And we're going to let them know that we're watching how they're taxing us and where this money is being spent. So step up and sign up on these lists. Engage in the process. If you remember, the original Boston Tea Party was back in 1773. There was so much history that followed that Tea Party. And we want you today to step up, sign up, engage in this process, and engage in the history that's being made here in Burke County today. My name is Vance Patterson. I'm a small businessman, and my wife and my family are very glad you're here. Thank you.